been jacked up more than I've been up. I understand. So it's medical issues and all that. But listen, we back.
Mental health is important, and it's been a silent crisis. Is that 1 out of 10 men suffer with anxiety and depression, and less than half. Going to the carnival down in Westville.
Being a man, like I could talk to somebody from cutting hair. But I'm not going to put too much of that out there when it comes to that.
And it was the first time where it hit me that she's 18. Break the silence.
Yes.
Tell somebody, even if you can't explain what you felt. I just don't feel like myself. Hey.
Hey. All right, y'all. We back. Flatback Podcast. It's your boy Big Will.
And it's your girl Ish.
The hobo you know is in the house.
Hey.
About to get it started.
Absolutely.
Got the super producer, super engineer, cameraman. He do it all. The black guy, me. Cut it, nigga. He's the man. He does it.
What's up, people?
What's going on, everybody?
We had to take a little hiatus.
Oh, man. I've been jacked up more than I've been up. I understand. So it's medical issues and all that. But listen, we back. How's my girl?
I'm good. I'm lying, but I'm good to that.
That's all we going for. It's a day-to-day process, which leads into our topic of the day.
Absolutely. So it's Jim, and it's men's mental health.
Yes.
So this is a topic for today. For the highlight on what our men are going through.
Right.
Of all kinds. Not just black guys. Especially young guys.
Yes. But listen, I got white friends, and you know, they usually say they got black friends. I got white.
Yeah.
I got white friends, and one of my friends, he be on Facebook, he be going through it though. He be hitting me on the side and the DMs and let me know what he go through over the years, and I be like, man, right, this, that, and you can see he need help mentally, not just see, because money ain't gonna solve it all. Because as you can see these days, we got a whole big explosion.
And I don't want to get political.
Right.
But under these government administrative that we're underneath now,
times we are
more than half of it seems like people are just trying not to lose, trying to keep it together, especially up there.
Right. Because, like I was about to say, it's been an explosion of suicides.
Yeah.
Men are taking their lives.
Yes.
It's really crazy. You think if people be saying, you know, so-and-so did this and so-and-so did that. And I'd be like, wow. And
you could just see someone that day. Next thing you know, they gone.
They gone. And taking it on.
What happened? I just talked to him. He was good.
Right.
So it just shows you that people that appear to be good just are not good. Right. Especially on that.
Right.
So we're going to give them some love in this particular episode.
Yes.
We'll start out by talking.
Because men need hugs too.
Absolutely.
Right? You need all of
it.
I know. I feed off them. I tell you right now, I feed off hugs in a minute.
Can I just, before we get into it, can I just talk about the outfit? Like, we did this on accident.
Right. By accident.
I just felt like wearing my little cowboy hat. He come in here with his hat in the black. I'm like,
right. That's how I know we in sync. We here, man.
Absolutely.
This brother and sister, we know what's going on.
Absolutely.
All right, yes.
Hey, y'all. So let's get to the meat and potatoes of the podcast today. Did my little research, and AI says that so weird to say AI.
Hey, listen. Right, I'm thinking AI, breaking ankles.
But the purpose of giving men's mental health a month is because it highlights the silent crisis that men are going through, which is nearly 4 times more than women when it comes to suicide and also facing the unique stigmas that the world puts on men when it comes to seeking help, seeking care.
Right.
Yeah. You know, have you been going through some mental health issues?
What? I got one leg, a bad kidney.
I know this way.
Just lost my son, not even about a month and a half ago, 2 months. So I've been going through a whole lot. And the craziest part is I was seeing Just yesterday, I was talking to my boy. I was, when we was talking about Junior Seau and Hernandez, young football players, and the brain damage they have that caused them to do things to themselves.
Absolutely.
And I was saying, yeah, I've been going through something. I should have. They gave me. I was actually given the number of who to call. And you know what's wrong with black people? Man, you want to tell me my problems, but I kind of don't. Like, this podcast is one thing.
Yeah.
But to sit down and tell somebody, well, I'm doing this, I'm going through that, and I feel like this, pouring out your emotions, it is hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. Now, I could talk to Barbara for 40 years. I could talk to anybody in a chair.
Yeah.
As long as you sit in that chair and I'm behind you cutting that head, you can know my whole life.
And that's people's most time. That is their Barbara. I've been a stylist, so I know. I had conversations I didn't even want to have.
Right.
Trying to get through, making them look pretty, make them feel better about themselves, but also realizing that they were going through something. And had to be a listening ear while we're doing it. So, I know a lot of men that their barbers are their therapists.
Yes.
Everything else.
Yeah, now I need to, that's the thing, I need to get a haircut. If I get a haircut, then I probably get some therapy.
But is that a bad thing? At least you're sharing with someone.
Right, you're sharing with somebody. And then, if you got a barber that's grounded,
right?
If you got a friend that's grounded, you can talk to that friend because they're grounded. If you got somebody that's nutty, and I mean seriously, some people out here, and it ain't got nothing to do with mental health, they just off the rip want to start something, get you popping.
That's true.
No, that's not the help you want.
Chaos. Yeah.
That's not the help you want. Somebody calm to say, listen, and a real friend will tell you, man, I think you need to go see somebody. Because you're going through something that's greater than me. I can listen, but I'm not going to give you the real help you need.
So this goes to one of the first reasons as to why this is. And men don't have a safe space.
Right.
Among their friends, their family, even their spouses.
Right.
Which is horrible. I know a lot of men that it's like pulling teeth sometimes.
Yes.
To get them to talk about their families.
Listen.
But they'll listen to you all day when it comes to women.
All day.
But you ask them the same questions or the same thing, and it's like one word answers. Oh, I'm good. I don't deal with that kind of stuff.
I'm gonna give you a perfect example. A while back, I was at a restaurant. If you're from Philly, down north used to be a restaurant called Tim and Rita's. I was sitting there. He used to make some of the best chicken wings and everything. Sitting there eating my food, and another couple was on the other side.
Right.
Sitting there, and the guy was crazy. His friend had just passed away. The girl told him to man up. See, now I'm sitting at the table like, wow, because I've never personally cried in front of a woman like that. I'm not saying I won't, but I really never have. But I would just be tore up if you told me, man up. And my son just died and I cried. You say, man up, or something like that. And that's the response we get. 90% of everything we do from a man's point of view, me being 100% man in my own right, I claim that. So being 100% man, when somebody, if I do this to you, you be like, oh my God, you do it to me, man up. You a man, it should hurt you. No, stuff hurt us. We take them bullets to the ego. We take them shots to the heart.
And let me, be accountable for myself. I am not the 53-year-old that I am, back in the day. I probably would have told somebody that.
Right. Cause
somebody that I was dating, I'm like, what you crying for? Like, you're supposed to be a dude. Like, you know what I mean? I probably, my ignorant self, not knowing any better in my 20s, probably would have said something like that. Yes. My own son has even said to me that I've said, toughen up or something to that effect to him, which bothered him. So you can't change things unless you know.
Right.
Now I, as a mom, I'm doing better with it, but I'm glad he told me that that was an issue for him. Because again, we're all brought up, I come from a man household. And that's what I saw.
Right. You saw family was tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our parents, my dad was tough. I don't know about, I just don't remember seeing my dad cry.
Yeah.
Mom a few times, never seen my dad cry. That's just something that he might have got angry, but he never cried.
Mhm.
I saw. That I can remember. He might have cried about a funeral or something maybe like that. Somebody passed.
But it was hidden. It wasn't out in the open.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
And now, I just don't, one thing I don't like is blanket stuff. Don't blanket everything with your mental illness claims. See, some people really need help, and that's the truth. And some people they riding on the wave, and I don't like that part, but because everything come out, I watch too much TV. I tell you all the time on my regular clap back on Facebook, too much TV for me, and I watch a lot of that Karamo. This guy, I
wait a minute.
Karambo.
Karamo's my boo.
Yeah, I call him Karambo. But I got a problem with some of the stuff because everything is like, when they get on there, like, I'm going to take accountability. I'm going to do this and that. Like, listen, ain't nothing wrong with taking accountability on something that you really did. But to see some of these women be so mannish, I'll be like, yo, bro, like, just stand up for yourself. And I told somebody that this morning, too, like, one thing about being a man that we got to do that's caused us most of the mental trauma is the running around. The running around is major. Because I'm trying to please you, this woman, that one, right? Now, I don't got no problem with it to a certain degree.
Right.
I don't know problem because if you're grown, you can do what you want to do. You got people out here swinging. You got people out here doing whatever, nudist colony. You can do whatever you want to do. Yes.
Hey, Jenna. So the third reason they were saying that mental health is important and it's been a silent crisis is that the ADAA, which is the Anxiety Depression Association of America, 1 out of 10 men suffer with anxiety and depression, and less than half get treatment.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree because this is the first year. I think last year was the first time I really suffered from anxiety.
Wow.
And the first time in my life, I've been through a lot. Having a son, all type of stuff. Losing my leg.
Right.
But we did a job, basically. My company did a job with a friend of mine. Mm-hmm. And it turned sideways for some reason. Now, the job got done, everything turned out beautiful. But the friendship went, and all the time I was doing it, like every time I got ready to go over there and see what's going on, my anxiety kept rising.
Wow.
I was like, why do I feel like a gorilla's on your chest? Be like, I don't want to go here. I don't want to do this. Because the pain, like, is, and that was the first time I really went through it. And I hear people talk about it all the time. Oh, I
shared it with you when I had my first panic attack.
Yeah.
My daughter was turning 18. I know this is about men, but I'm just sharing the story. And she says to me, I says, "Oh, where you going for your birthday?" She said, "I'm going to the carnival down in Westville or whatever." So I'm about to trip, like, because where she was going wasn't the bestest neighborhood. And she said to me, "Mom, I'm going to the carnival." And it was the first time where it hit me that she's 18.
Right.
She don't need my permission.
Right. That's crazy.
And that thing messed with me. Like, I literally had a panic attack. Right there.
Yeah, I met you call.
Fell out on the floor. Her friends was like, "What's going on with your mom?" But I passed out.
Right.
So it's real. Anxiety, depression is very real.
Yes, got to be careful. Like I said, I experienced both this year alone. Before that, like I said, last year's my first time anxiety.
Right.
Dialysis, first time I started with depression. Like, I just felt like, why? Yeah. Why me, number one?
Yeah.
Who I'm going to talk to about it? Because you really, like I said, being a man, like I could talk to somebody from cutting hair. But I'm not even going to put too much of that out there when it comes to that. Like, oh, I need to talk about this.
But you have love around you. Was it more of your pride or?
I don't know if it's pride or just men don't talk. We don't talk like that. Like,
not comfortable.
Right. It's not really feeling like, and I'm hoping after the day, I can really just open up more and do what I need to do, because it ain't worth being this depressed sometimes. But it's not all the time.
Yeah.
And they ask me, can you not go see a lot of doctors and stuff. They ask you every time.
They do.
Are you depressed?
If y'all notice that when you go to the doctor's office now, they make you fill out a whole survey situation of how you're feeling as far as your mental health.
Are you depressed? Are you just
They
you
can put
feel like you want to hurt yourself?
Right.
No, I'm here to talk about my knee. Talk about something off of it.
But
It's talk about that. But that's
true.
the time, if you feel like you can open up and they'll give you numbers to call.
Right.
Like they gave me Oak Street Health. You call no matter what age you are.
Yeah.
Oak Street Health will actually listen to you and get you to something.
I've used that for myself, but also for family members. 988.
Yeah,
it's a really good number. They have so much resources, and they'll even send out a crisis team.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So the symptoms they say in men, as to, I guess, see that they're going through some type of mental issues, is aggression, violence, controlling behaviors. Sometimes they walk around numb and disconnected, emotional.
That's every young person I don't know. Every young person I know.
We just talking about the.
I'm gonna talk about the YP, not the YPs I know. All right, every young person. So if you see a 50-year-old man acting like that, you know something wrong.
Absolutely. The increase of alcohol and substance abuse, trouble sleeping, you're tired all the time, having trouble focus into your everyday is an issue. Just like images of the stuff you used to do. You don't want to go out no more to dinner, or you just want to be.
Right. And I hate.
You exclude yourself.
That's what I hate. When I sit there and be like, I don't want nothing. And that's
not your.
That's not me. Right. I like to fish, do this, do that. And all that my body allowed me to do, I try to do.
Right.
So, but when I'm sitting there just, hey, I don't want to do nothing. I hate that. Yeah. Especially when I'm not sick now.
But those are signs of depression.
Right.
Absolutely.
I gotta work.
And then there's the physical aspect. You do get headaches. It'll work on your stomach, your digestive system, chronic pain. And the last is you just feel hopeless.
Right.
Like anybody, tells you anything, well, it's going to be a good day. Why is it good?
Right. Yeah, I hate
you know what I mean? What's good about it?
I'm not that far down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
But for the people that are, get some help.
Absolutely.
Because I hate when you talk to somebody, what's going on? Same, different day, ain't nothing, man. What's the purpose?
Right.
Life is the purpose. To live is the purpose. But to live in creature comfort, number one, and the mental stability, number two.
And just to wake up. Like I tell my children, I know their lives are not perfect. They're adulting, they're trying to figure it out. But God gave you an opportunity to wake up for a reason. That was not on accident.
Every day is a different chance.
Absolutely.
This
new grace and mercies. Every day.
Yeah.
So treatments for this, of course, you should talk to a doctor, a mental health person. They also say exploring different therapists and meds, and maybe even change your lifestyle a little bit.
Right.
And exclude some of the friends that are bringing their drama to you.
Right. Well, you can't. If you got your own drama or mentally, if you got your own turmoil mentally, sometimes you can't listen to other people.
Absolutely.
That's why I say, listen, man, I could talk to you, but you might want to go talk to somebody. I have told friends that, and like I said, I know it's the topic. It's a good topic. See, that's the one thing. It's a good topic for the podcast because almost every other day is a topic that I'm talking to somebody with.
Right.
Right. Mental change, mental this, mental that. You all right? Yeah, man.
But it's relevant,
so it's relevant to today.
Absolutely.
I used to think it was real, but it's real.
The biggest one is break the silence.
Yes.
Tell somebody, even if you can't explain what you feel. I just don't feel like myself.
Right.
I don't understand what's going on.
I think that's the number one thing you should take out of this podcast. You don't take nothing out, because we laugh and joke and all that, but at the end of the day.
I would say call me, but I'm like,
yeah. And I never, so it don't even matter. All I do is call and listen, and then if I can help you, I'm help you. If not, most likely I won't answer.
And the last thing is find you a social. Like, I've noticed things with that too. I'm a big plant mom.
Right.
I love my plant babies.
Yeah.
And I tell people, that are into that. So when you develop a group, it keeps your mind off the dramas and your everyday stuff.
Like
That's my therapy.
And that's a good therapy because that's the same reason I started DJing again, but this time just trying to do it live and on social media.
Right.
Because I've been DJing for years.
Absolutely.
I've been DJing for years for a lot of
Very
people out
party.
there. It's so funny because people always say, you a DJ. I DJ at your party. You don't remember? I'll be cracking up laughing like, I DJ at your party. But for me, that's an outlet. And people are like, oh, you can be DJing out? Yeah. Because it gives me I like music.
Absolutely.
So when I'm not DJing, and as you see on Facebook, you see me singing, acting a fool. I like the karaoke even when I'm by myself. Anything is better than sitting here feeling like, what's wrong with me? Yeah, I be trying. But listen, we're going to wrap this up.
Yeah.
We don't like to be super long in the tooth.
Absolutely. But I hope this helps somebody.
Yes.
Reach out to your friends, your family. Check in on them. Pick up the phone. Go face to face if they're not answering. And just see how they do. Especially our men. Yep. The month of June. Check on your men.
That's all I got to say.
Well, we love you guys. Thank you for listening.
Your boy Big Will, the Obo you know.
And the girl Ish.
That's right.
Ish, love you. All up in there, right? Right. Hey, everybody. We're starting with the cutback, starting to shine on our local businesses, our Black businesses. And I have a young lady who I've grown to love over the years. Her name is
Jovine Strange.
So glad to have you here.
I'm glad to be here.
So let's get into what actually that you do. What's your business?
Well, I make hair growth oils.
Awesome.
I've been doing it for 3 years.
Beautiful.
It's my passion.
Yes.
Always had a passion for doing hair. I don't do hair, but just always specializing to make my hair better, to make it stronger and longer, because I always loved natural hair.
Okay.
So I started 3 years ago, November of 2023.
Nice. What got you into wanting to do it?
My hair just wasn't getting to where I wanted to be.
Yes, sir.
It was just coming out all the time. I just wasn't satisfied
with the
products that I was using.
Absolutely.
And then one day I prayed about it. I said, you know what, I'm gonna start my own hair growth business.
That's beautiful, Joe.
Yes.
So excited.
Yes.
So what advice would you give someone that's starting their own business?
Start off small.
Okay.
Take your time.
Mm-hmm.
Do research.
Okay.
What kind of brand you trying to out there to the people that's struggling with hair growth, hair loss.
Right.
I research different products because all my products that I use in my hair growth oils is all natural ingredients.
Beautiful. Now, what would be some of those ingredients?
It would be rosemary, grapeseed oil, castor oil, peppermint, aloe vera, and Jamaican oil, and 100% olive oil.
Beautiful. Yes. Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do you deal with the fear of starting your own business and getting that motivation to, even when things get tough?
Well, I don't take no for an answer.
I know that's right. Come on.
I don't take no for an answer.
That's
when I want it, I'm gonna get it.
That's good.
When I started in 2023 of November. It was a vendor coming up at my church that December of 2023, the Second Baptist Church in Frankfurt.
Okay, man.
1801 Middle Street.
Let's go.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 19124.
Yes.
So I did my first vendor there.
Beautiful.
First, I wasn't going to do it. I said, should I do it? Should I not? I said, I thought about it and I prayed about it. I said, this is my church that I grew up all my life. I said, I'm from Frankfurt.
Why not start?
Philly, I'm from Philly, and I said I think that my church will really support me because they know me, they know my family, and we, So I did it.
Yes, you did.
You should. I made $700 cash. I made $700, and then I took that $700 and I flipped it, and I invest more into my business.
What is Listen, y'all, pay attention.
That's what I
What a
did.
testimony.
Yes.
That's
And
beautiful.
I thank my church family, and I just told them thank you for just supporting me, because I do it every year. I've been doing it for like 3 years since I've been.
And again, kudos to Second Baptist.
Second Baptist Church of Frankfurt.
Beautiful.
And when I tell you, when I did that, I just took off. I was hyped. I said, I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna reach out to people. And even before I did the vendor, I was already like reaching out to people.
Right.
Like, I'm starting my hair growth. I was putting it out on Facebook, Instagram.
That's right.
And I was just hustling.
I remember.
I was just hustling. I was just doing what I had to do.
Yes, mommy.
And I always been a go-getter. Always been an entrepreneur. So I said, I'm gonna just do what I have to do.
Now, how do you fit all of this in your everyday? Because you're a mom, your wife, got things going on outside of your business.
Yeah. I take one day at a time.
Mm-hmm.
One day at a time, because it's like you don't want to overwhelm yourself.
Right.
So I said, I don't have to answer to nobody. So if I fall off a little bit, I can always come right back.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then you have hustle for each and every. Like you do this, you do that. So it's like you got an income coming everywhere. So
Gotcha.
It's like,
And let me tell you about her family. They all hustlers. They make you coins. Let me tell you, they dollars. I ain't going to say coins. So you said you've been in the business, your own business 3 years?
I've been owning Vine's hair growth oils for 3 years now.
Love it.
Going on 4. Yeah.
Now, what is the dream? Where do you see your business in the next 5 years?
My dream is to have a factory that I can really, really make my product the way how I really want it, even though it's going phenomenal, but have my own space. But it takes a lot with that, just as far as insurances, as far as and liabilities.
Absolutely.
So it's like you got to really, really, when you go out there, you got to really, really take it one step at a time.
Absolutely. But you're good, dude.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So location-wise, where can we get the products?
Location, you could get, it's called Suzzy Beauty Store on Frankfurt Avenue.
Okay.
The 4500 block Orthodox and Margaret Street.
Okay.
It's called Suzzy Beauty Store. You can go in there. You can go to Philadelphia Hair Palace on Armingo Avenue. You can go to Hair Palace on Cotman and the Boulevard.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, you've been to that location? Yeah, I have to go back to them. Yeah, so I've been progressing, taking one step at a time. I have a couple locations in Jersey too, but I have to like restock with them. So do a couple more businesses with them, sign a couple more papers.
Let's go.
Yeah.
As I tell you, I'm so proud of that. But this is why we do this. We want to put spotlights on those that are grinding, that need to get the word out there. Now, I have a sample here. Let me just put this. I didn't have all this growth 3 years ago.
And this is going good.
And I haven't had one because I need a retouch. But
this
even
is beautiful.
if I did a retwist, it would be even longer.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that's how much growth you
Absolutely.
And I remember when you first showed me the pictures, how it wasn't like progressing the way you wanted to, and then I could see how.
And I even use this on my skin.
Yeah.
It's so light.
Yes.
But it goes in really good.
And it's very
light.
light.
Easy. Yes.
It's very light. It's not too heavy.
Absolutely.
It don't smell too strong.
No.
And
it's perfect.
It's just perfect. And I'm just so glad that you trust me
Girl.
with my hair growth and your hair. Like this is growth.
Yes.
How long is it? And this, you've been using my hair growth for 3 years now? Since I started it.
Absolutely.
So it's like, I thank you so much.
Yeah,
and I'm just so
honey,
proud of you. You got your podcast. I'm just so happy that Black women entrepreneurs are really progressing.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah. And then I get a lot of motivation too from people that started a hair growth oil business too.
Yeah.
Like far as on YouTube, different people that's really, really doing it, like Kalata School.
Right.
She's blowing up. So, and then one of my locations, I think it is, what is it called? Philadelphia Hair Palace. That's one of my locations. My hair grower is next to her hair grower too. So
now we also want to give shout outs to your stylist.
Yes.
This is where your hairstylist.
Yes.
Styles, lowercase, lower, what is it name? I need my glasses.
Styles _ by Tia Pretty Girl. Tia Pretty Girls.
Tia Pretty Girl is.
Yes.
Got you.
Yes.
So Styles, lower score.
Mm-hmm.
By Tia Pretty Girl. Or Pretty Is.
Yes.
Okay, I'll get it together.
Yes. Yes. But she styles my hair. She trains my hair. I just make the hair before.
And then she also used your products as well?
No, she doesn't use my products. I
Okay.
put my own products in my
Gotcha.
hair.
Gotcha.
But she knows that I have my own hair grower.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Well, family, this is it. Again, thank you for coming.
Thank you so much.
I enjoyed it, and we got to do this again.
I'm so excited. I'm just so hyped.
Yes. When you get your factory and everything else,
yes.
back on, and we gonna celebrate.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Love you guys.
Thank you.
Oh, that was bad.
Oh, it was perfect.
Yeah.